Hello and welcome to another installment of GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo Wii. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. Our next mission will have to wait because right now I'm feeling the need to fight my fellow man in the honorable electronic arenas of the game's multiplayer. Multiplayer options contain the classic split screen from the N64 days of old, but also another more modern online mode, and since I'm a lonely loser with no friends, we're going to be playing online. Now, I'm just going to show this off just this once to show you how incredible and awesome and super duper Nintendo's online connections are in their games. Just look at it go. Hell yeah. Any minute now we're going to be playing that online mode and it's going to be awesome. Hell yeah. Nintendo Wii. Kick ass. Look at that authentication go. This is awesome. No, not quite. Hell yeah. Ah, there we go, finally. So here is the menu for online multiplayer. Fairly typical stuff. Find game will put you right into it. Choose loadout will give you 5 options for your own custom loadouts. Agent record, you can compare yourself to everyone else in the world. Party invite, these are your friend codes and options and all that. Region, if you're not playing with a friend, then you can choose to either play with people online internationally or just in your own country. And promotional code, I think you can only buy these off of Activision. They unlock something in Find Game, we'll get to that later. So here are the modes. The first 2 modes are Conflict and Team Conflict. They're your basic deathmatch modes. The other guy exists, you want to make him stop existing. Golden Gun. Basically the same as Conflict, but there's one golden gun out there. It is an instant kill on every shot. Golden gun can only carry 1 bullet at a time. Black Box is capture the flag, but there is only 1 flag, and one team wants to capture it, the other one wants to destroy it. GoldenEye, King of the Hill mode. There are 5 satellite things on the map, and you have to control a majority of them for as long as you can. Heroes is Team Conflict again, but with a spin. There's a hero for every team. You have the option to play as the hero, and heroes get certain bonuses. Now these last 3, they're unlockables depending on your level, 25, 30, and 35. License to Kill and Team License to Kill are basically Conflict again, but your guns do more damage, their friendly fire is on, and there are no radar. Classic Conflict is something that you can buy with a promotional code off of Activision. Basically Conflict yet again, but characters can play as classic Bond villains, such as Baron Samedi and Oddjob. So we're getting right into it. Got my buddy C-Euro with me. I wanted another guy to join us, but he wasn't available at the time. We're just going to go into Team Conflict, and we're going to skip all the waiting and intervals and voting and all that. Moving right along, here we are in Zhukovsky's nightclub. It is Team MI6 versus Team Zhukovsky, and for my very first gun, I am going with the Sigmas. Silenced Sigmas too, so it's barely going to be able to do anything. It's equivalent to a BB gun at this point. I'll give it a break because of the silencer, but this is a bad gun. Look, I just barely got that guy. And a 20 bullet clip, and yeah, it's just not very good. Barely got him too. Gonna jump straight down here. Gonna pick some more fights. Oh. Well, I managed to get a 3 elimination streak before I got completely destroyed. Moving right along, here is one of my personal custom loadouts. This is the shotgun, and it's called the PI-9 Interdictus, I believe, with reflex sight. I could use the drum head, but we're already acquainted with the drum head, and I kind of don't really like it for multiplayer. I like this gun better. Shotguns, pretty obviously, they're very powerful at close range, but they're not especially effective. In this game, though, they're kind of working on that, so they work pretty well up to medium range. And one more. So that shotgun actually pulled its weight. moving right along, here is one of the default loadouts. This is the SMG loadout. It is the Cygnus 9 with ACOG scope. The Cygnus 9 quite a bit better than the Cygnus, but it's still a Cygnus. Here's the next default loadout, is the assault rifle. Now, this is a really love it or hate it loadout. We're already acquainted with the Kalos. It's not that bad of an assault rifle. It's pretty good. Fairly accurate, decent clip, does great damage. But the reason why people either love or hate this loadout is because of its secondary function. We didn't quite see it on that life, that's why I'm going to be sticking with it. The Kalos comes with its own grenade launcher. The grenade launcher is an unlockable that you don't get until some ridiculous level like level 50, so getting one this early as your default loadout is really annoying. And I just showed why right there. Here is, oh no. I wanted to, here I'm just double checking that I changed my loadout, but the game apparently decided not to. Not that I'm really complaining. But our next loadout is going to be the SMG one. No, not the SMG, close quarters, that's it. And here I'm having a little tete-a-tete with this guy. We're both reloading. The smarter thing to do would have been to switch to my pistol, but whatever, I got the kill. Now you might have noticed so far, well actually first, here is the next gun. It is the Stogger with laser sight. Now, I just want to say that the Stogger, terrific gun. It is absolutely fantastic. This gun is what brought me through pretty much all of my levels in a multiplayer. And here's my own Stogger with the ACOG scope. I love this gun. But anyway, as I was saying, you might have noticed in this map that a lot of people tend to be sticking around. Yeah, that was the grenade launcher some guy just used on me and C-Euro. You may have noticed in this map that a lot of people tend to be sticking towards one of the rooms that looks green. It has stairs on both sides. That's pretty much like a choke point in this map. If you can control that room, then you control quite a bit of the map. They will have to approach you, and you have all of the leverage in that position. Like this room right here, just up the top of these stairs. If you can control that part, then you're in the lead. Auto aim's deciding to frig me over right now. Still get him though. If you're low on bullets and you happen to run over a different, your own gun rather, like say I'm using the Stogger, if I happen to run over a different kind of Stogger, then the bullets will automatically go into my clip rather than into my reserves, so I won't have to reload. This gun right here is the Terralite, something with suppressor. It's a fairly decent assault rifle. I kinda don't really like it, but I'm probably just using it wrong. With every new life that you get 2 standard grenades, but depending on your loadout, if you have the distraction modifier, then you will get flashbangs and smoke grenades as well. I have the flashbangs equipped right now. I'm trying to find an opening to use it. The lag on this game is either really, really decent or not decent at all. There's no in between, like in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where it was either just where the lag in Brawl could be just about anything. But in this game, it's either good, it's either playable, or it's unplayable. It's absolutely terrible. And right now, I'm just lucky that it's half decent. So I'm not switching my loadout because I really want to use those flashbangs. And I know my buddies are up here, but I'm going to use it anyway. I'm being attacked to my left. There's somebody over there. Well, I see him. He's next to the speakers. You may have noticed in the top right hand corner there is a symbol, a skull with Zukowski's mark on it. That is because we have Zukowski.
The kill count's almost been reached. Finish them off.
And there you have it.
Well done, my friends. You are worthy members of Team Zukowski.
At the end of every match, if you press the B button on the Wiimote and Nunchuck, then you will be brought to your accolades screen. Your accolades, they don't mean anything at all. They're just friendly little, hey, you did this well or this poorly in this area kind of thing. I got 13 accolades. I think I did pretty well that match. And here's the loading screen. I know I said I wouldn't do this anymore, but I just wanted to show off that loading screens on multiplayer are slightly different than in single player. And in this one, it's telling us that in all job in classic conflict, it'll give us a stat to throw instead of frag grenades. And I haven't played classic conflict that much, but I haven't gotten as odd job yet, and I kind of want to check that out. But I cut out most of the waiting in between matches. Here is the next mode. It is Black Box. Capture the flag. We are the Russians versus MI6. The bad guys, that can be Russians, Zhukovsky, Yanis, whoever. The bad guys want to capture the flag. MI6 wants to destroy it. The gun I'm using right now is the Sly 2020. It is the most powerful shotgun in the entire game. And it actually has a really high reload rate, but it's still really shitty because it's inaccurate even for shotguns. I have the flag right now. It is the black box. The objective is to just hold on to it for as long as you can. You don't need to bring it anywhere. The pistol I am carrying right now is called the Kunara V. I'll show that off next time I get the flag. The map we are in is Industrial. I don't think it actually shows up in single player, but it has Oromob's team in it, so I don't really consider it a spoiler. And here's me showing off just how bad the Sly 2020 is. That far away and not a single buck managed to hit. And that was kind of dumb of me. I should have just stood on the other side waiting for him to show up. Screw the Sly though. Here's the Kunara V again.
Defend the black box!
And we're blowing up the box, and right over there are some mines. Very careful. Kunara V. 3 words, fully automatic pistol. I love this gun. Pretty decent fallback for if you're carrying like a shotgun or a sniper rifle. The Kunara V is a really decent fallback, just in case you find that you're in close quarters and you need to fight back right now. Now that was kind of dumb of me. I knew there was a sniping spot right up there. I shouldn't have approached. And here I am trying to fight snipers with a shotgun. So screw that, I'm gonna fight fire with my own sniper rifle. This is the Tauros letter number. It is the second sniper rifle that you can unlock. Not particularly great because it cannot equip a silencer, but it has a high rate of fire, and the zoom is stronger than the other gun. And right there I just got a double kill, which is pretty awesome. And of course I'm falling back to the Kunara. I have the Kunara as my default pistol for my shotgun and my sniper rifle because it's just that good. Now if I were smart, I would have put down a smoke grenade before picking this up.
The data transfer has reached 50%.
But that's not how I play. Now a friend of mine and I, we came across a bit of a problem with Black Box particularly. The community in GoldenEye is kind of... well, they're kind of abusive. Let me explain. In GoldenEye mode, GoldenEye, Black Box, and to a lesser extent Heroes. In all of those modes, killing the other guy is not the objective, so there is no kill cap. And because of that, some players in the community will absolutely abuse that rule as much as they can, and they will kill and kill and kill, and they won't make any move towards the actual objective, like capturing the black box or destroying it. And it's actually really annoying. My friend and I, we kind of rage quitted after that one match. That was just bad. We got decimated. I wouldn't even use the term rape to describe it, because rape implies that it will end eventually. It just kept going. They just kept killing us over and over. At any point in the match, you can press the 2 button on the Wiimote to bring up the score. The only real score that you should be paying attention to right now are the bars at the very top. The one on the left is the amount of data downloaded, and then the one on the right is the amount of health left on the black box. And me, currently, I'm not doing so great. I'm only best at Team Deathmatch, and yeah, actually that's just about it. That's the only mode I'm really any good at, Deathmatch. All the other modes I absolutely suck, like GoldenEye and Black Box. So we're about tied right now. Black Box's health is nearly down, but we've almost got all the dagger too. I shouldn't have stood there, I know. I don't really think when it comes to modes like this. Here's the bargain. I had it equipped for a short while now. Take a look at the size of the suppressor on it. That's how big the gun is. Just need to hold on to it for a little bit more. Tug myself into this corner and just shoot anybody that comes across. I get shot first. That kind of sucks. Just needed just a little bit more data. Come on, you can do it. Just a little bit more. Nearly got it. Nearly got it. And there you have it.
Excellent work, men.
And that concludes pretty much the first video for GoldenEye multiplayer. Here are my accolades for this one. Like I said, I'm not very good at any mode that's not deathmatch. I got expendable. Died the most times. Anyway, stay tuned for the next episode when we actually move on with the single player.